So this is what you should be getting after you're done. So with the decreasing, I did decrease row, the next row no decrease, and the next row decrease. So I was done with my 27 rows and started with the increasing. And with the increasing too, I did increasing, no increase, increase, no increase. So I did about 27 rows before I added the other strap. So keep doing it till you're done, and then I teach you how to add the strap. Okay, now we are adding the other strap to the dress. It's a bit technical, but easy to do. You can do it. So after doing all your increasing rows, okay, so after doing all your increasing rows, go into both loops, yarn over. You can see, go into both loops, yarn over, pull through. You get 2 loops like you're doing a single crochet. Yarn over, pull through the first loop, okay, and yarn over, pull through the last 2. So let's do it again. Go through both loops, okay, pull through the first, yarn over, pull through 2. So do this for, if you left 7 stitches before you start the decrease, you are doing a total number of 7. If you left 10, you are doing a total number of 10. It's very simple. Okay, so I'm done with my number of stitches that I did before I started decreasing. So I did the same number for the other increasing strap. Okay, so you get something like this. So when you're done, you chain 1 and you turn your work like we've been doing. Okay. So go into the back loops only with single crochets that you've been doing for 11 number of rows, and this form the thick strap for the increasing row. So keep building up your rows, and you're done. When you're done, we will add the straps, the panels together. Okay, so in adding the panels together, you can either use a stitch marker to mark the 11th row. So in my case, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11. So I'll mark this place since the strap is a total number of 11. So I'll mark this place with my stitch marker, so the stitching or the seaming will be easy for me. Okay, so I'll go into both panel with my hook, and I'll be using single crochet. You can either use yarn needle. Okay, so go into both loops for both the front and the back panel with your hook. And then insert your yarn. Chain 1. I'm going to go through stitching them together with single crochets till you get to the 11th row. Sorry, the 11th row for both panels. And sorry, let me make it okay. And we will be doing the same for the other end of the strap. Seam them together with single crochets. Okay, so I'll end this. This is how you should get your done. So chain 1 and cut off your yarn to turn with this end. Okay, so for the sides, you will measure your arm. You take your arm measurements, your underarm measurements, or whichever measurements that you want, whether you want it to be tight or loose, it all depends on you. So you can take your upper arm measurements or your underarm measurements, whichever measurement that you want to, and divide it by 2. But before you do that, make sure you put both panels together because you want to seam the sides together. So you put both sides together, and then with your measurement in mind, get your tape measurement and put it on. So in my case, I did 8 inches for the arm measurement. So you mark that place with your stitch marker. For both sides. I want mine to be a bit open, so I did 8 inches for the armhole measurement. Okay, so in seaming the sides together, you start from the hem all the way to the underarm. So you join the 2 panels at the hem, go into both loops with your hook. You insert your yarn, and then you seam the sides together with single crochet. And make sure they are in alignment so your work will be neat. Since you did the same number of chains for both panels, make sure you go into the same chains for both the front and the back panel. I'm almost at my underarm, so I'm going to this my single crochet, chain 1 and cut my yarn. Okay, so I will do same for the other side. So this is optional. For me, I added the finishing, and with the finishing I added single crochet, 1 row of single crochet all around, and if you want you can do that. Okay, so you go into your underarm with your hook, insert your yarn, chain 1, and then go into all the chains with 1 single crochets all around. I'm at the end, so I'll just go into where I started with 1 single crochet, and then I'll slip stitch into the first single crochet to end the row, chain 1, and the cut your yarn. You can do same for the neckline and the hem of your work too. So this is what I have after everything. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.